Hello, everyone, and welcome to another monthly website acquisition forum. I'll check the live here. Okay, so I just learned today how I can see your comments and how many views on the live session. So I am going to see this now on my phone. Am I live streaming? Yeah, I'm live streaming. You can see it on the live streaming dashboard. Hold on. Let's do that. Okay, maybe it will show up. I hope you guys can see me uh on dashboard. I hope all is well. So, welcome to another monthly acquisition forum, July edition, beginning of July, summer started. And what we have today is, let's say, market news, and then also um, two, maybe three, depends on time, website reviews. That's what we plan to do. So let's start with that. So I will start by telling you a little bit of what's going on in the market. So here's the thing. Content websites are no longer a viable, I'd say it is a viable way to make money online, but you need to bring them and strengthen them with something else. It's much easier if you already have an asset and then you merge with it another asset than starting from scratch. This is not starting from scratch, for buying a new one. This is not to say that there are no opportunities and you can't buy anything to start with. It's just that you really need to work harder to find good deals. For that, you need to see many, many deals to understand quickly what are good deals, easy wins, and then make this work for you. I have a challenge. It's a 7-day challenge called the Be a Better Buyer Challenge, where I help you train yourself, train your mind in seeing new deals and understanding what are the good things, bad things about those deals, and improving yourself so you can basically be able to analyze and review deals by yourself and get the best one for you. So the market definitely, the multipliers have gone down and it's harder to find new deals. I'd also say that people are finding a way to gain back their traffic, not from Google. So last week I interviewed Ewan Finzer, and he basically crushing it on Reddit because a lot of the traffic went from Google to Reddit and other big websites. Let's say this differently. Google is bringing Reddit and other big websites on their top ranks. Hence, if you are on Reddit and know how to do Reddit marketing and know how to rank on Reddit, basically you gain your traffic back. And it's much easier than doing it with, as it used to be with Google. So let's call it Reddit SEO. So this is one way to gain your traffic. But I also see people gaining their traffic through organic social uh, traffic. So not relying on Google anymore. So versus uh, previous months, previous years, where it's normal to see a website in the 90, 95% organic search, so mainly Google traffic. They still exist, but they don't worth as much because people know how volatile that traffic is. Hence, people are building different traffic sources. Can be Pinterest is very popular, newsletters, other search engines, you name it, but not 90, 95% traffic, Google traffic. That's the main thing. Let's try again to see if I can see myself live here. No, I really hope I'm live. Let me double check that. I hope you can see me, guys. Take a little break. See that. I'm checking the live stream. Oh, it is working on. It is working on. It's not working on a phone eventually. Apparently, it's working on the computer. Okay, so we'll have it here. So if you have questions, I'm here to answer. Also, on the monitor, I'm going to look and see if we have people on the live stream, and of course, happy to answer any questions. So from all that, the conclusion is that it's definitely a buyer's market still, because multipliers have gone down, sellers are selling their assets at a lower multiple. So if you have cash, um, then cash is always king, but it's time to invest in a digital asset. Also, the terms are better now because the sellers are willing to accept sellers financing instead of getting everything upfront. There are many creative ways to do that, and buy a website with relatively low amount and getting a higher value with seller financing is one of them. Okay, let's see. I'm here monitoring the chat. If you have any questions, let me know. Let's go to our deal reviews. So I prepared 4 of them, and we're probably going to do 2, maybe 3 of the deals. Let's start with this one. Let me share my screen. Share screen, share. Share screen. Oh, here it is. Look at this. Oh, nice. Okay, share. Okay, cool. You can see me here. That's nice. Let's see, it's actually working. Okay, so we have the first deal, and this one, the first deal is IT briefcase. I need to record my session also here. Huh. Okay, so nice people in Zoom changed the buttons completely. So that's not nice. Let's figure it out. Record. Okay, so I'm going to share the first deal with you, and this one is, let me share my screen. This one is itbriefcase.net. Share, let's do that. So you see the first deal, it's over here. This one is from Flippa, itbriefcase.com. It's classified as a SaaS on Flippa. Let's see about that. I briefly looked at it before, but I don't think it's a SaaS. I don't know why they market it as a SaaS, maybe to get higher valuation. So let's see about this. It was on $450,000 now. Excuse me, it's 350,000. So it's a reduced of 22%. The seller is, let's see, Michelle from United States. And no, so there is no verification. There is a verification of the person. So email address, phone number, government ID, that's great. But there are no reviews. Sometimes on Flippa, you see reviews. on the people that made the transactions, positive, negative, and the size of the transaction. There is nothing here. Okay, so we don't know nothing about that seller except of the verification. Let's see. Okay, this is a 14 years old tech industry website and esteemed online publication widely embraced by subscriber base 400,000 tech professionals. If this is the mailing list, that's a good asset. Of course, depends what they did with that, but that's already a good start. The site age is 15 years, also a good start. That's being a dinosaur in internet years, of course. $10,000 a year, a month, sorry. Profit margin 92%, and with 16,000 page views a month, and the multiplier is 2.6. Now pay attention and flip out the revenue multiplier is a yearly one. It's not a monthly one like in other platforms like Empire Flippers. So pay attention to that. So 2.6 will be 2 is 2 years, so that's 24. I'm translating into monthly. 24 plus 7, okay, or 8. I don't know how they do the 0.6 here. So that will be 27 multiplier of 27, 28, something like that. While if it was be 2.5, it will be a half a year, hence 6. So it will be a multiplier of 26. Sorry, not 26, my mistake. So 2 is 24 plus 6 plus half will be 30. So this is probably 32. That's what I'm saying. Sorry, multiplier of 32. Which is, even if you look at this, monthly profit. So this is 10,000 and this is 350. So you can also calculate. So you divide 350 divided by 10. Let's make that quick calculation. Let's make that quick calculation and see what the multiplier they're asking for. So that's 350,000 divided by 10,000. Sorry, 10,000. 246. This equals 34.15. Must say it's at the higher end of the market these days. So it might be worth it. Let's say this. Let's keep reading and see if this asset really worth it. Our company operates at the proliferating niche, focused on lead generation services and facilitating content placement solution for its clients. The primary aim is to serve as a dynamic platform for content distribution and lead acquisition, empowering clients. Okay, this is the marketing, blah, blah. Let's keep going. Armed with over 14 years, da, 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 da. The team delivers meticulously. I'm skimming through this because I see those a lot. This is a lot of marketing fluff to make you want to buy this business. But let's see. The Evergreen business offer multiple services, enjoy a healthy average order value, repeat purchase rate. That's good. Achieves outstanding 70 net profit margin. So if this is here 70, why they said here 92? We need to check that with the seller. Let's keep going. Key valuation points, 14 years established, $50 to $65 average order value. So it seems like this is a services business and not a SaaS business. We'll see about that. I don't know. This seems like, at first it seemed like a publication. If you look here, you see it's like a publication business, but it might be that this is services and not SaaS. Let's see. What exactly are we buying here? 400,000 email subscribers. That's amazing. Publication with LinkedIn and Twitter accounts, 50% repeat orders, great evergreen business, multiple services, 70% margin up. Scale opportunities, AI automation and predictive analytics, geographical expansion, cross-promotion collaboration, innovative pricing structure, advanced incorporate with a larger enterprise. Okay, this is the first point that I mentioned earlier about somebody who's merging a business, maybe this business to another business of them. I don't know yet what they're selling and who they are. So let's keep reading, but assuming there's something relevant for you, check that out. A buyer who possesses a solid understanding of various digital marketing strategies, automation tools, analytics software has the potential to elevate the company. Okay, fine. The range of services provided differs includes the following. Lead generation services. Okay. Featured listing are designed to unlock highest visibility. This is probably on the website. Content syndication. Okay. Data intelligence solution. Targeted marketing, sponsored content. Okay, this is a digital marketing agency. I don't know why it's called a SaaS. Let's see. Although the business operates primarily in the tech vertical, customers are diverse and include competitive vendors. Okay, these are the ones: B2B, marketing, finance, communication, They all endures a moderate workload of between 15 to 20 hours weekly. So this is a part-time job. I don't know if you want to buy a part-time job or not. Maybe if you can scale that up very much, maybe that's a yes. Depends on the person. Running most day-to-day operation, this is what the owner does. 3 part-time employees work as marketing director, engineer, and tech officer, and lead specialist. Okay, it's probably freelancers. Revenue and expenses. Look at that. So from April 23, you see the revenue. There is a peak here in September 30 with 38,000, and then crash in October, and then it balances on 6,000, 5,000, 4,000. So I don't like that these are round numbers. What that means is that we probably have some sponsors and they had a bunch of clients and then they just sold those subscription or whatever service that is. So this tells me there's probably a low amount of clients with this business, which is a bit concerning. Okay, annual revenue and profit. So 133,000 for revenue and 122, almost 23,000 for annual profit. Domain is 5%, hosting 450 a month. This is quite high. I don't know why I would pay that much. Marketing 300, subscription 50 a month. So let's look at the traffic, and I can already say by the traffic that 450 a month for hosting doesn't make sense unless there's something special here. And this cost you can cut, okay? This is maybe a revenue you can put in your pocket. So maybe that's an easy win there. But look at the page views, look at the traffic. See, there's 40,000. There is a drop here. I don't know why. You should ask the seller because, again, it doesn't make sense that there'll be such a drop down and up. Maybe because it's holiday season in December. It just dropped, then up again, but then it drops even below that holiday season. So that's interesting. I don't know why. And you see, then it's about 7,000, 8,000. For this amount of traffic, you don't need such strong hosting of 450 a month. So I'm not sure why they're paying that. Engagement statistics. So users, it's this number, but pay attention that it's not the norm. These are outliers. This one in January 24 and in November 23. This is the norm. 7,000, 8,000, 5,000, 8,000, like these numbers. Okay, so this is kind of hyped. The engagement duration, engagement rate are, these are taken from Google Analytics. Flippa takes this from Google Analytics. And these numbers, I see these a lot, 0.51% and 3 hours, 46 minutes on a website. That's usually because there are 2 analytics codes on the website. So this is an error, should be fixed, and these does not reflect the actual stats of the website. Interestingly, top channels, look at that, direct. Page views, 4,000 page views, 54% of total. You'd argue that this is a good thing because this means that the person had good branding. Hence, people just typing the domain name and going to the website and do something there. That's a good thing, but it's something to thoroughly look into, okay? Is the brand that strong as it seems? Organic search, only 36%. That's a good thing. As I mentioned at the beginning, you don't want to rely on so much on organic search anymore because it's so volatile. Referral, that's quite high, 7%. Display, I don't know what that means. Maybe I don't know, but it's negligible. Unassigned, also negligible. Top countries, United States, that's about 70% of the traffic. So that's good. 60, 70% of the traffic. And then you'd want to see developed countries here. So United States is great, United Kingdom is great. The rest is not because these United Kingdom and United States have stronger buying power, hence can pay more for services. Okay, let's see what's included in the sale. Asset, domains, email address, subscriber list, phone numbers, trademarks. I keep reading websites, files, social media accounts, brand assets, supplier contract. Fine. Post-sale support included. What this support entails, what is included there? Is this, I don't know, 30 days, 90 days, half a year? Is this, are these calls? Is this a WhatsApp chat, Zoom calls, video calls, whatever? But define that on your agreement with the seller. Almost no followers on Twitter, 400,000 subscribers. That's strong. You need to understand what that means. For some reason, they don't. So they're saying here they have a P&L. If I look at the P&L here, let's see what that includes. But if you ask me, because it's a PDF, it's probably not, does not include everything. Right. Virtual Star Media balance sheet. So this is a balance sheet. It's not a P&L. You'd want to see what are the earnings every month and what are the expenses every month. So ask that from the seller. I have a video. You can see it here. Sorry, here about with a tip of what are the 3 things to take that I don't buy a website without. Okay, check that out. Check that out. Ah, that's confusing right here. So yeah, these are very, very confusing. Let's look at one of them as an example, something that we can, just have some kind of a feel about it. But this is for December 21, January through December 21. Oh, as of October 23, January through, well, not great because I would want something for 24. It's more than 6 months ago. You see cash chase, that's what they had. Current assets, total assets, loan payable, partner one. Without a call with the owner, you won't be able to understand a lot of what's going on here. So pay attention that you are speaking with the seller. Of course, for this amount, you have to speak with the seller, 350,000, and understand the numbers. Okay, this is not enough. Let's see if we have some comments. Yes, we do. So we're now in July. This is so 3 months ago or 2.5 months ago, people already posted some comments. See in April 16th. Hi, do you have a breakdown of your revenue profit centers? Yeah, they did not mention this, right? Are the costs for your contractors, 3 part-time employees work as a marketing director, all reflected in the subcontracted services line in the P&L? What do they do for the site? Okay, this Michelle answering. Okay, she did reply. They assist in lead generation programs when needed. If we have a month that has a lot of marketing campaigns, they assist with managing the campaigns. We also have such person who we use periodically to help with the technical issues of the automation. And another question, I'm curious how you collect email address and how much your list has grown in the last 12 months, or have you segmented the list? That's a very interesting question because this will be this is one of the strongest points of this website. So she's saying we offer downloadable content such as white paper, ebooks, guides, reported related to IT and technology topics. Users are required to provide their email address. Okay, effectively capturing leads. Our email list is 400,000. It's segmented according to interest, industry, company, size, We can also tailor ads based on specific interest of each subscriber. That's interesting. I do a lot of segmentation on my email list. If you can segment even more and pinpoint and giving them exactly what they need when they need it, that's a win. Okay. Let's look a bit at the website. And then maybe also going to look at the Ahrefs or their traffic. Let's see that. Just kind of verifying this. IT briefcase, IT news, resources, events. Okay. They have some kind of an RSS feed from here. So this still works. Apple Intelligence, you see this still the current news, June 27th. blog, white paper. Let's see the white papers. Okay, seeing 2022 business spend management benchmark is kind of disappointing. Oh, featured white papers. Look, May 2nd. The 8 latest VoIP predictions to watch. Okay, I wonder who writes those. It's probably one of those freelancers. Top 5 API security best practices. Okay. Media partners, all these. Okay. What else do we have? This is a news website about IT. That's just like they said. I want to take this and see. BR59, that's quite strong. See here? This is how strong the website is. And you see the referring domain in blue. I don't know if you say it's stable. It dropped from here, but that was in 2019, and now it's going up. Organic traffic is falling, you see over here. How interesting to see the keywords. What are the keywords? Organic keywords. So look at that. Just like many website, it was hurt on. Okay, Google updates. Actually, with the Google update, which was in September 23, October 23, it went up. That's nice. And then March over here, and now it's going back up over here after a drop. Competition, Gartner. They're okay if they're competing with Gartner. This is what Ahrefs thinks. How much is this traffic? Well, it's pretty low traffic, right? We said around 7 to 8,000 users. Let's look at the keywords. How are people finding this website? We have 911 referring domains and with almost 6,000 keywords. Let's look at that. I'm also going to look at the backlink profile. Let's do this, organic keywords. The future of technology in education, volume 40, but they're number 1 now. How will technology change education in the future? Magic Quadrant application delivery. So they have all these articles. Why there are 50 people in the world looking for business intelligence tool reviews for 2018? Why is that? No idea. Okay. Van number. Okay, we need to find, I need to understand what exactly their services. It's very vague. There might be, who are their clients? How many are there? What are they paying? There's so much information missing here. So I would dive into these. And also, how you get in touch and see all the services? Because I can't see those here, right? Data security. Let's see. Maybe let's look at that for nothing. Okay. So here's what I would do with this website just to estimate their potential. I would get in touch with the seller and ask the seller, who are the clients, how much they're making, getting a detailed P&L and assess if you can take over this. I would call it an agency and not a SaaS, unless I'm missing something here. I can see why a SaaS would be something automated like a software and not a service you provide and then somebody paying a yearly or monthly subscription. That's an agency model. So you should definitely ask the seller what's the about the clients, how stable that is. I suspect there's a small amount of clients, as I said, because I see that from, where is that? From here. You see here, these are all where here, round numbers. See 4,000, 6,000, all the way here. And then what happened to the revenue? Why it's all dropped? See, it was 12. They lost some clients. So what happened? And maybe you have the skills or maybe another agency and you can bring in those clients into your agency and basically just merge it in. That's a good strategy with this one. Okay, so you really need to look more into this one. and figure out if this is a right fit for you. Regardless, I would negotiate the price here, okay? Because usually SaaS businesses gets higher multipliers, but seems here that they just did it to get a higher multiplier and not, it does not really reflect the requested price that they're asking for. So 350 is, I'd say, way too much for an agency on with this size if they're making 120 a year. So this is a revenue mark of 2.8. I don't know. It's quite high for that. Let's look and let's monitor some of the comments and see over here. So we don't have any comments. I'll keep going. Sorry. Let's go to the other window here. Okay, so this is about itbriefcase.net. If you have any questions, add those in the YouTube comments or here in the comments on the live stream. That would be great. See nothing. Okay, let me see. Okay, I think we will end we'll do only one review today. This was quite long. And we can, let's see. This was quite a long review, so we'll just do with one. If you need any help with website acquisition, I'm here to help. Send me a message. Also, check out the challenge that I mentioned, and you can also subscribe for the channel. You'll get a weekly. Now there are also weeks that I'm publishing 2 videos a week instead of just one. So you're most welcome to watch them, add your questions. Also, at the description below, there is a link, actually not the description below, at the page, at the channel page, there is a link to the newsletter. So join the newsletter and you'll get also to your inbox the videos and more tips of how to manage your digital empire. You'll see exactly what I'm doing behind the scenes. I share all that openly, so you can learn from that. That's it for this month for July 2024. I will see you next time. Cheers.